So hi team, good morning everyone. C team, C team. In the yesterday session, we started one program. We started guys. The program is user registration. In that user registration, we have that some validations are there. In the user registration table, what are the columns required? Transaction number, customer ID, account number, customer name, password, created by, created date to created by. Who create the user account, right? So transaction number automatically generated. Customer name, customer name should not be sorry, username should not be repeated because username should be unique, right? Enter password, confirm password should be same, and also minimum password and these 6 characters, and the password should be start with an alphabet. Created date is today date only, and created by accepted either admin or customer. After that, after that, status should be written, guys. Status should be written. That is important because after create the user is successfully created or not. Okay. Or else if you got an error, then we try to return the error message, guys. This is the example. So now for this now we created already one procedure yesterday. First we created one table, guys. After that create one sequence for to generate sequence of numbers. Next one, here we started procedure, we started guys. Create or replace procedure, procedure name, user registration, procedure, customer ID, account number, customer name, username, password, confirm password, created by status and user status is CNT number guys. CNT number. Now begin. First one is username should not be repeated. Username should not be repeated. In this scenario, at the time of calling this procedure, what you are passing username, the username is already available inside the database. Then count returns one, sir. One means the user is exist. If the CND returns zero means not exist. That is. And if CNT equal to 1, then what happens? Username already exists. Else if means the user is already suppose user is not available. Count return 0, sir. At the time 0 equal to 1 false. Control come to the else if. Control come to the else if. Next, what is the validation now? The password should be start with an alphabet. Password should be start with an alphabet. So how it is? Suppose here I give that password is something. I give the password. In that password, the first letter is alphabet or not. I try to check it out. So now guys, suppose my password is king at the rate 123 guys. Is the user is start with an alphabet password? Yes, alphabet. How to identify is it alphabet or not? In this scenario, from this password, I try to pick the first character I want to pick. I want to pick the first character. First letter. The first letter is either alphabet or not. I try to check it out. In this scenario, we have one function we have that is called substring function. Substring of king at the rate 123, comma, 1 comma 1 I am taking guys. 1 comma 1 means first character, one character. K comes. K is coming, right? The first character is K, na? Yes. K. Now, is it alphabet or not? Then select ASCII of letter. What is ASCII of K? 107. Means we know ASCII values, so capital letter ASCII value is capital A 65, right or wrong? Capital A 65, capital Z 90. Means if this value in between 65 to 90 or small a to z also or 97 to 122 in between, that is an alphabet. The value either 65 to 90 or 97 to 120 in between there, that is an alphabet. Okay, outside of this range, then it is not alphabet. Simple. Okay, now that logic right now we try to implement here inside this program. If ASCII of password, P password, the value is in P password. What the P password? King at the rate 120. Now it is taking right now 107. Okay, not between, not between 65 and 90, right or wrong? Not between 65 to 90 or ASCII of not between 97 to 122. Then not between. If it is between, no problem. Between means valid. Not between means okay. Password should be started with an alphabet. Start with an alphabet. Alphabet. That is guys. Okay. This is the error. Else if. What is the next validation? Minimum length of password is 6 characters, right? Simple logic. We try to find the length. Length of p underscore password. Not between. Sorry. Less than 6. Then p underscore status equal to minimum length of password is 6 characters. Minimum length of password is 6 characters. Next one, else if enter password, confirm password should be same. Means we are entering passwords two times. If both are same, no problem. Not same, then error is not equal to. Then minimum length of enter password should be same. If both are not equal, then error. What is the status variable value? Customer created date is today date. Okay, that is we can do at the time of inserting. Created by accepted admin or customer. Admin or customer or admin. Then not in pay underscore status invalid invalid role. Invalid role created by. Okay. Next one is the status. By default, user status is 1. By default, it is 1. Okay, no issue. That is no problem at all. By default, 1. By default, 1 means at the name of inserting, you try to input 1 directly by default. Okay, right. Next, what about this status should be written? Yes, already here where the status na automatically. P status is output parameter na. Status returns. If anywhere, this condition becomes true anywhere, status automatically returns. Okay. Else. Else means what you are inputting data, input data is valid. These conditions are false. Means by default else block. Else block means what you are inputting data for user registration, all are valid data counter come to the else block. Now, once you are passing valid data, then what I can do? I did insert into table, insert into bank underscore user underscore registration table. Values of transaction number, the first column is transaction number. For sequence, we have, right? So tn underscore lcq dot next val. Next, customer ID, account number, customer ID, account number. Customer ID, account number. Next, username. Okay. Password. But confirm password not required, guys. Username or password. Confirm password only for checking purpose only. Confirm password only to insert into bank user registration table. Create a date. Today date, na? So we are inputting today date, sys date. What about the next one? User status created by user customer. Customer is created, not customer. You try to pass. You try to pass that who are created. That value you try to pass here. Comma status. This guys. Actually, user status we try to add a check constraint, guys. Check not here. At the time of table creation, we can add check. Check user underscore status in 1 comma 0. Okay. By default, user status is 1 by default. By default 1. Okay. So here no need to pass. This one also not required because we are inputting value directly here. For day to user status by default, we are inputting data directly. That is after that P status. User created successfully. And if endeavor completed, guys. This is the program for user registration. Okay. Now, step by step. First, I want to create the user first. I want to create the table. Okay. Table is created. Next, I want to create one sequence. Yes, sequence is created. Next, create the procedure. Show errors. Multi-set condition 21 line. Here, space is not there, na? Enter password, confirm password should be same, na? Here, space is not there. Then space is there. This is okay. Yes. Procedure created, guys. Next, what we can do? Calling procedure. I am calling the procedure. Declare v status varchar true of unread. Begin running the v underscore status varchar true of 100. Right, guys. Now I'm calling the procedure. So customer ID, account number. Next, username, password, confirm password. Username, password, confirm password. Next, created by, created by, and v underscore status. What v underscore status is a variable. Finally, the procedure has something output na. That output I want to catch this one. Here, how many parameters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in parameters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in parameters. Okay. One is out parameter. After that, dbms underscore dbms underscore output dot put underscore line v underscore status. Copy and paste here. Customer ID number 11. Account number SBI one account number. Username right now I want to create king at the rate gmail.com. This is the RS. Okay, king underscore SBI. Yeah, whatever maybe you can create, no issue. Next password king at the rate 123. Confirm password king at the rate 123. Both are same. Password is confirm password is created by admin is created. Passwords should be start with an alphabet. Already started with the alphabet na. KK. KK. Something R it should be right, guys. And because when the both are suppose 107 are between. Yes. Yes. And it should be right. And it should be right. Sure, logical operators are main important, guys. Okay. We can think logically. See here, K alphabet ASCII value is 107. We know already, guys. 107 not between 65 to 90. Yeah? Yes. 107 not between 197 and false. Here false because 107 in between 97 to 122. Here true, here false. True, false, false. Then valid. Suppose I entered username is start with an 1, suppose. 1, 2, 3 at the rate king. 1 is the 1 ASCII value is 41. Assume that 41. Okay, 1 ASCII value is 41 here. 41 not between 65 to 90. Yeah? Yes. And 41 not between 97 to 100. Yeah? Yes. Then both conditions are true. Then password should be started with an alphabet. Here it should be right and okay na? Not R. If you do any small modification inside this procedure, again it should be create, guys. That is use of replace. If any modifications are doing, if you want to create what happens now, previous procedure is overwrite with the current modification code. Okay. Now again calling the procedure again. Customer ID 11, customer account number SBI1, king underscore SBI. Password is king at the rate 123. Again confirm password is king at the rate 123. Created by admin. Yes. User created successfully. I input one more user, guys. 1, 2. Account number is SBI 2. Customer name is Krishna. SB underscore KRIS. Password is KRIS at the rate 786. Again, KRIS at the rate 786. Created by customer is created. Yes, successfully created. Check select star from bank underscore user underscore registration. Transaction number 1, 2. Okay. Customer ID, account number, username, password created by status is 1. 1 means active. 1 means active. And when it is created today 7:39, 1 second, today 7:39, 42 seconds. Yes. These are the valid inputs, guys. These are valid inputs. Invalid inputs. Invalid inputs. Because we have some error messages you should be written. Okay. Right. Customer ID 13. Customer ID 13. Account number is SBI 3. Name. Suppose Scott underscore SBI. What about this password? 123 at the rate Scott. 123 at the rate Scott. Admin. Here, single quote is missing, guys. Passwords should be start with an alphabet. Right or wrong? Okay. Same 13. Account number is SBA 3. Scott at the rate SBI. Scott at the rate SBI. King at the rate 123. But 123 at the rate King. Both are same? No. Enter password, confirm password should be same. The account number is SBI 4. Already we have an account, guys. What the account? King underscore SBI I have already. King at the rate King underscore SBI. Username. Password is King at the rate 123. Confirm password is King at the rate 123. Created by admin. Username already exists. Right or wrong? Right. Customer ID 13. Account number is SBI 3. Username is Scott at the rate SBI. Scott is a user password. Scott is the password. Admin. Minimum length of password is 6 characters. All valuations are execute or not? Yes. These are the inputs, guys. These are the inputs. Invalid inputs. These are the invalid inputs. Okay, guys. Any doubts, guys, in this program? Understand the total logic of this program? Right. So, okay, user is created, guys. I have the two users. Commit. Okay, today user is created. Next day onwards, we try to do some transactions. If you want to do the transactions, first you should be log into your account. Right or wrong? You should be log into your account. So means this is the login form. You know that uh, online internet banking. Once you log on to uh, sbi.co.in now, you try to go to that. What is that? Login form. It is asking two inputs. One is username. Next one is a password. Right or no? Username, password. Right. Now, right, guys. See what we have that right now here. Username, password. Username, password. So once you give that username, password, and captcha, once you click on the login button, request goes to backend. Where request goes to our backend bank user registration table. Here, what you are passing username king underscore SBI, and what you try to provide the password, and what you enter the captcha. Once you click on this login button, the request goes to our bank registration user table. It is checking username is yes, king underscore SBI is there. Yes, there. What you are providing password? Password is matched. If it is matched, here what I'm passing password, king at the rate 123, right? I'm passing. Okay. If it is matched, okay, yes. Then our backend returns to front end success. Yes, valid user. Then your application is opened. Suppose you are passing username is okay. Password I pass one king only. Username is okay. Password is king. Then username is matched. Password is king 123. But we are inputting king only. Is it valid? Invalid. At the time, our backend returns invalid credentials. Okay. So if you want to do this process in backend again, developers write down one program, guys. One procedure they write down. The procedure returns, is it valid or invalid username? This is a common program in real-time applications. Common procedure in real-time applications, guys. Understand? Right, guys. See, that program right now we try to implement. So write a stored procedure to input username and password and return the status and return status. So create or replace procedure. Login procedure is a procedure name. What the procedure name, guys? Login procedure. Okay. Then what you're passing p underscore user underscore name is the in parameter bank underscore user underscore registration dot username percentage type. Don't declare directly varchar, guys. Okay, na we have already table is there, na p underscore password is the in parameter bank underscore user underscore registration dot password percentage type, guys. P underscore status is the out parameter. I declare as varchar is begin and login procedure. That is and the login procedure. Right. Now inside the program, what you try to implement the logic. I taken one variable, guys. We know this logic. Yesterday program we discussed username is already exist or not. Select count of star into CNT from bank user registration table, where condition username is equal to what you are passing username. What you are passing username, is it exist or not? And confirm and corresponding password also. Password equal to p underscore password. Suppose here I am passing username is king underscore SBI. SBI. I am passing password is king at the rate 123. So p username is king underscore SBI. Is there? King underscore SBI is there? Yes. And password is king 123 at the rate. This condition is true. And king at the rate 123 is exactly match na? Yes. When both conditions are true, the count returns 1 because one record is matched. One record is matched, na? One is copied into CND. Suppose I pass username is king. Okay, true. But password is not king, guys. False. True and false. True and false. False. Counted as zero. Zero copied into CND. Okay. This is the logic. Again, CND 0 means not available. 1 means available. 1 means available. Available means valid user. 0 means not available. That is called invalid username or password. Okay. So here I did CNT, if CNT equal to 1, then what write down? P underscore status equal to login successfully. Else P underscore status equal to invalid username or password. End if, guys. Enough. Completed. This is the example. Okay. Completed. But guys, instead of star should be give one, sir. One is good actually. Because star represented is counting, it is taking the total all records it is taking. Performance issue. Okay, na? Count of 1. Don't confuse, guys. See, I execute this one. Select count of 1 from EMP. How much it is? 14. Where employee number equal to double and double. Is it available? If it is available. Okay. Not available? 0. Means 1 is counting. How many times? 1 time, because 1 record is matched. 1 is counting. How many times? 0 times, because no record exists. Right or wrong? So don't use the stars, guys. If you want to check, the record is exists inside the table. If you want to check now, then don't use the star. Just use the 1 only. This is the one of the technique of performance issue. Okay, performance tuning. Sorry. So now create. Yes, procedure is created, guys. Yes, no errors. Calling procedure. Calling procedure. Declare v underscore status varchar2 of 100. Begin login underscore procedure of username we are passing and password we are passing and v underscore status. This is called as calling procedure. And dbms output dot put underscore line v underscore status. End your program. End the slash. So I'm passing username is king underscore SBI. Password is king at the rate 123. Valid? Yes. Same, I am passing king at the rate SBI. King only. Is it valid? No. Invalid username or password. This is the common program in real time, guys. This logic is common. This logic is common, guys. Actually, we are learning Oracle. In Oracle, you should be write this logic. In SQL Server, is a database, no relation database, SQL Server. In SQL Server, directly this statement you can place it in if condition directly. If exist of total query. If it is there, then success. Else, unsuccess. Enough. But in Oracle, if condition exists here, not supported with select statement, guys. In Oracle. That's why First take the value into counter variable. Under that counter variable value, here we are checking. This is okay, guys. So this is the example. Right now we are calling in backend because we are running backend database only. So we can call this procedure. We can call this procedure in your front end application. In this inside this login button, you call login underscore procedure of. You can pass the inputs. This one input, this input you can pass and return the status. The status should be displayed on his screen. That is okay, guys. This is the example, guys. Username passwords. So every developer must know this logic, guys. Every developer must know this logic. Compulsory. Compulsory. This is the use of procedures in real time. Procedures return the values. If you go to the interviews now, the interview definitely asking, tell me about what are the stored procedure. Okay. Is stored procedure supports parameters or not? And how many types of parameter modes? And how the procedures are written the values. By using which parameter mode procedures return the values. Give some example. This type of question they'll ask. Yes, process supports three types of parameter modes: in, out, in, out. In means taking input into subprogram. Out means returning output through subprogram. In out means the variable act as both. The variable is taking input into procedure and the same variable can hold returning value also. That is. This is the example, guys. This is the example. Okay. Right. Next example is third type of parameter mode is in out. In out. Okay, guys. We'll discuss coming session about this in out, and also the next one is stored procedures with uh, default arguments. Okay. After that stored procedures are completed, then you can start user defined functions. We can start. Okay. Fine. Tomorrow we have the session, guys. Tomorrow we have the session at the same time. Okay, guys. Coming session we'll discuss.